Hey YouTube, Mike Rivera here with FCP Euro, coming at you with a really quick product review. Today we have a genuine Volkswagen Audi intake manifold from a Gen 2 CCTA CBFA engine. Now these are a very common failure item on these engines because they feature the direct injection system. Now typically what will happen is these plastic intake manifolds will tend to build up a layer of carbon around the inside flaps and the runners, which is very detrimental to bad engine performance and poor power. Now these engines feature a flap system along the end of the runners that is operated by an air diaphragm mounted on the side of the intake. Now although this is a genuine Volkswagen Audi part, it's actually relatively inexpensive. The reason being is this is a full plastic design manifold, and one of the problems and issues that you will run into is that layer of carbon buildup from the direct injection injectors will build up carbon along the inside runners running all the way through. Typically what you want to do is go in there and actually remove the intake, blast the combustion chambers to remove some of that carbon buildup and replace the intake with a new unit. The genuine Volkswagen Audi units will come with new gaskets for the intake, a new gasket for the throttle body, and obviously a replacement diaphragm and solenoid, and everything you need essentially to get the job done. Typical symptoms of a faulty intake manifold or bad carbon buildup is poor acceleration, bad idling, and random cylinder misfires. If you are the second or third owner of the vehicle, we highly recommend that you remove your intake, inspect the runners, inspect the combustion chamber, and try to spot that carbon buildup. Now, if you have any of those symptoms, we highly recommend that you purchase a replacement genuine intake manifold and get that carbon buildup removed from the combustion chamber. So outside of the carbon buildup, one other failure-prone item of this intake manifold is the actual diaphragm that actuates the flaps that runs along the runners. Often, over time, you'll get massive vacuum leaks coming from this diaphragm or the hose running off of it, and typically it'll be very late to actuate the flaps. Also something to be on the lookout for if you're running into problems with poor idle and bad running. So if you're experiencing any of the aforementioned symptoms, we highly recommend that you replace or take a look at least your intake manifold on your Gen 2 2-liter turbo. All right, that has been a really quick product review. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you next time.